to get into a fight with like, oh, you're wrong. No. I'm just saying my opinion. Again, my opinion.
Sure.
I don't feel it's organic. I don't feel it's like, why don't we have, I'm just going to say it. Why don't we have the balls to just talk to this woman? But I bring up the point of like, then we're creepy. Then it's like, but yeah, if we talk to someone who we haven't met behind a screen, whether it's your phone or your computer or whatever it may be, that's not creepy. That's okay, because you know what you're getting in for. You're getting in to have this conversation with this ex being, and you're both there for the same reason, whether it's to me, whether I'm sorry to have sex, maybe or not, I don't know. But maybe, there's a reason behind why we're so comfortable with online dating versus, hey, what's up, Linda? How are you? My name is John, and I want to get to know you. Get away, you creeper! It's like, why is that so different from just saying, hey, Linda, I'm John. I like the fact that you like Batman, but I like Superman. What are you doing on Tuesday? Oh my gosh, I like Batman too. I couldn't decide, so I chose Superman. Oh my gosh, why is that so different from talking to someone in person? That boggles me. To me, that's what boggles me, is that we're okay with talking behind someone behind a screen and like being okay with that because we feel secure. But we're not okay to expose ourselves to the person or woman or whatever. I'm sorry, person. Yeah, person, duh. Person we want to get to know to or just say hi to. It's creepy because we're afraid to get judged? Because it comes off as like, oh, you're being too strong. It's like, don't you want someone that's just straight up like, hey, I want to get to know you. Hi, I want to get to know you. I'm not looking for anything. But maybe it's our culture that we're so used to like, oh, great, here comes Mr. Fuck Me Tomorrow coming up next to me, or whatever. What do they call a fuck boy? I've heard that too.
Fuck buddy?
Fuck buddy, whatever. I don't know.
Fuck
yeah.
boy.
Sorry. Well, I've heard that term. Like, I'm being honest with you. Like,
where?
It just,
Never mind. Never mind. Please.
It's a millennial term. Basically, fuck boy means like, it's just this guy that just wants to get in this girl's pants or like trying to, I don't know. You know what?
Okay, then those are two completely different definitions.
You know what? Urban Dictionary.
Yeah.
Okay. Top definition of a fuckboy. It's an asshole boy who is strictly into sexual relationships. He will lead a girl on and let her down and only apologize to ask for pics once the girl has welcomed him back into her trust. Holy shit. This is a serious problem? This is a serious thing?
Okay, wait. I need you to repeat the definition one more time.
Here we go. Fuckboy. It's a noun.
It's a noun. Well, okay.
Okay.
What's up, fuckboy?
Asshole boy.
Asshole boy.
Who is strictly into sexual relationships. Semicolon.
God, I love you.
He will lead a girl on and let her down. Comma. Then will apologize only to ask for quote-unquote pics once the girl has welcomed him back into her trust, period. Like, damn, this is a real thing. Like, I'm sorry. I mean,
yeah,
not all of us are like this, ladies.
I don't love fuckboy.
Yeah, not all of us are like this, ladies. I'm being honest. I don't think I'm a fuckboy. I've never been a fuckboy.
No, clearly.
Clearly not, because I just read the definition. I'm like, oh, that's what they mean by fuckboy.
Ooh. Yeah, and then fuck buddy, you don't even need to go. Because that's like, yo, I've got this guy or this gal who I trust. I know that they're safe, they're sound. I don't have to worry about a damn thing. I'm just kind of like feeling it right now. And sometimes, and here's the thing too, from a fuck buddy perspective, it doesn't necessarily mean that fucking even happens. It just means you've got a guy or a gal that you can call and be like, yo, are you into putting your arm all the way in to a gallon of fucking ice cream with me tonight and watching Bridget Jones?
Honestly, that's a great night for me.
It is. Me too.
I'm being honest.
Me too.
We're agreeing on this, and I hope we're not preaching to the choir, but I just feel like this is a problem with the dating society.
I had no idea that you like Bridget Jones as much as you do.
I'd rather have Stranger Things or something else. Maybe The Predator. The what's that word? Oh my gosh! I just finished.
Okay, wait. You just took this like whole fuck buddy thing to watching like The Predator.
No, I meant like oh my gosh. One of the Marvel shows. I'm losing my touch right now. But point is, I feel the same way. It's I want someone to just let's just hang out. Let's just talk and just hang. Like, whatever happened to those days of just getting to know each other on a real basis. But yet it seems so far away and it feels like I'm a complete fucking simp when I talk about it. 'Cause it's like, oh man, you simping, bro. Why are you such a simp? You little bitch. That's how I feel.
Okay, so what we're going to have to do on our website is we're going to have to add our own page. And this is actually really funny. We're going to have to add a page on our website that is vocabulary for people that are under 40 and people that are over 40. And like have our own like almost bare podcast dictionary, because I don't know what the fuck a simp is.
Oh my gosh. All right, we're going to type this in. Here we go.
But you have to type it in. You shouldn't have to type it in. Like,
because in my head I know what it is.
What is it?
Okay.
Don't look.
I'm just going to say it.
Don't look.
Say it. And I hate saying this word because I don't like it.
Oh.
But it means like, oh, you're a little pussy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like someone like who gives, apparently it's
so do you get simp from your church or something? Like, is that
no,
an easy way for?
It's honestly, it's because that's, I mean, deep down, I guess that's
weird.
That I'll just gonna give you the definition. Hold on.
Okay, but I don't know. I don't even know. Like, am I out of it? It's possible.
Well,
totally possible.
Here we go. It's basically someone who gives redundant and over the top attention to women that are of far less value than the attention or praise given. How fucked up is that?
But how do we know that girl isn't worth the attention?
Thank you. That's what I'm saying. How fucked up is that?
Yeah.
Like,
that's beyond fucked up. Like, oh, that guy over there is such a pussy. He's pussy whipped. Is that like essentially what it is?
Yeah. That's what it is. Perfect. You nailed it. That's exactly what it is. No pun intended.
To nail things.
No pun intended. That's exactly what it is. It's when the term is pussy whipped. And,
gotcha.
you know, like, I guess I can say this. I've been there. I think every guy who has fallen in love has been there. But there's a difference from whether you're thinking with your head or thinking with your dick. And I truly, truly mean that.
I don't necessarily think there's a big difference between the two. But.
Really? I think there is. I do. I personally do, because I feel like I'm living it currently.
I'm totally kidding.
Okay. I was like, oh, man, this is tough. Because
shit, Lindsay. God, I knew this was going to be tough today. There is no fucking way that I am going to join eHarmony.
No, don't do it.
I'm not going to do it.
Okay, but you called me today before the show, before we started recording, and you said, "Hey, that's it. I'm on the edge. I'm on the edge here." And I'm paraphrasing. Fine.
No, you don't need to.
Okay, that's what you basically said. I'm on the edge. Like I'm reaching my breaking point. And we kind of discussed what it was. You don't want to share much because you want to share it here. But all I remember from that conversation real quick was, fuck it, I'm joining Tinder.
So, okay.
So why are you there? You won't do eHarmony.
I'm not. Okay, so I'm not. I'm frustrated because I'm, like I mentioned earlier, I'm recently...
Okay, so hold on. That's my question. Because what drove you there? I know you're going to answer it, but that's the main point of this entire thing. What drives you, or what drove you to be like, you know what, fuck it, I'm doing online dating?
Well, honestly...
Because we just kind of explained, like, what happened to just talking to people?
Yeah, okay, so I can tell you what just happened to talking to people. So I have worked from home this May for 19 years. Okay, so you were like 2. So I have been working from home for so long, and I don't get the ability to go out all that much because my job is here and my life is here, and now I'm single. And even when I was married, I still didn't have to go anywhere. My clients are all over the nation. I have some here in California. I have some on the East Coast, the West Coast, the middle, all in between, some overseas. And so, at the end of the day, I don't necessarily have the opportunity to go out, and then you add my health crap, which we'll talk about at some other point, but I can't drive all that far, and I can't go out and like party and go dancing and go out at the club and meet people. Not that I even really want to do that anyway, but if I wanted to go and like say, hey, let's go meet for a date, and I'm walking super slow because my legs are all fucked up, I'm just kind of like, I don't know. Online dating's easier because I am presenting myself as real as I can, but that's me. To your point, though, I believe that probably is a much smaller percentage of people that are actually real, who they are online, on apps, you know, on our phones, and we're like, swipe, 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 swipe. Like, ugh. I don't want to do that.
Why not?
I would rather be alone.
But why not? It's so easy. It's so given freely. You're accessing everyone who's on Tinder.
I know, but you just said that you didn't.
I'm going to be devil's advocate for just a minute.
Okay, because I don't want any of that though.
But it's so much easier. But
I don't care about it being easy.
But why not? It's easier. You have everybody who's on there at your fingertips. You can meet many people on there. It's so much easier than going to going to wherever you would meet someone, whether it's the club.
Well, of course it's easier. That's why people do it. Because it's easy to just like, nope, not interested, which I like the not interested part of it. But the interested part of it is the part that's the hardest part.
But like, how fucking shallow is that? Like to just see somebody as, oh,
well,
there's their
okay,
face.
Hold on a second. If there is somebody that is not attractive to you, we're all attracted to people in certain, it doesn't matter how much money they make or how little money they make, what they look like, what they don't. We're all attracted to people that we're attracted to. Our body chemistry is made up of how we're made up. Like, honest to God, if there was a lineup right now of every person that I have been in a relationship with that I honest to God love, if you put these few guys in a room in a lineup, not one of them looks anything like the other. I do not have a type. I just don't. I love who I love, and it just kind of like falls in or it falls out. Most of it seems to have fallen out. And that's okay. I take what I've taken from all of my relationships, good, bad, and ugly, and hopefully it's made me a better person. I'm not a perfect person. I certainly hope that nobody thinks that they are, because nobody is.
I don't know. I guess I'm on the fence of, I feel like we're just being shallow. I don't know. Like, I get it. I get, who we're attracted to. I understand completely. Like, we know right away whether we're attracted to someone or not. And I get that when it comes to profiles and all that.
So that's the instant thing with Tinder or whatever, that you're immediately like, no way. But
isn't that just so frustrating that it's like, I don't know. Again, maybe it's just me being the simp that I am, but it's like, what about actually getting to genuinely know the person?
I agree, but if I'm not initially attracted to the person, I'm not going to necessarily go up to them at the bar or go up to them on an app.
But what if he's your yin to your yang?
I wouldn't know that whether he was at the bar or on Tinder, because I'm just not physically attracted to that person. It doesn't mean that it's all about physical attraction. There have been people that some of my girlfriends have been like, I'm not really sure what you got going on with that guy, but I don't see it. I'm like, I don't care if you see it, because this isn't about you. This isn't about you.
Yeah, and I guess it took me a while to understand that too, because I was very shallow growing up as well when it came to women. And when it came to all that stuff, which is why I guess I did I had my trial with Tinder and my trial with that Christian app that I told you about, because there was at the time women who liked me, but I just wasn't attracted to them. And that brings up another question of out of our league type stuff. Is there a thing? Is there a thing why we go to Tinder, why we go to these places to maybe boost ourselves up?
Sure.
To
self-esteem
to make us feel like, oh, we belong in this quote unquote league, this quote unquote physical appeal. I don't know. I forget what I'm looking for here, but that's where I'm at with dating and these dating apps, where it's like there's no more genuineness. I feel we're not willing to be unhinged, and we're not willing to be letting our walls come down and be like, this is who I am. But instead we have to put up a LinkedIn, in a sense, a profile of who we are, what we like, what we don't like. And obviously for the guy, the typical dog pic that's like, hey, I like dogs. Here, women, I like dogs.
Yeah, but you know what? If it wasn't working for some of these guys, then then how would any of these apps be successful if this wasn't working, right? If advertisers are pouring money into all of this, if they can afford commercials at the Super Bowl, then they're doing something right.